The red and blue lights flashed across the cabin's wooden walls, creating jittery shadows that shifted in the early dawn. I stood on the porch, mug of coffee in hand, watching two officers approach, while a woman in her 50s lingered behind them, arms crossed with smug satisfaction. Her beige pantsuit screamed middle management, and her perfect bob bounced with every pointed step she took. "That's him, officers, the trespasser," she announced sharply. "This property's been empty for months, and suddenly this man appears claiming ownership. I'm the HOA president of Pioneer Ridge Estates, and I know every homeowner here." The lead officer, tall with gray streaks at his temples, approached cautiously. "Sir, we received a report of a possible burglary. May I see identification?" I handed him my license along with a second card tucked behind it. His partner scanned the porch for forced entry, which naturally wasn't there. The officer paused at the second card, eyes widening before flicking to the woman who tapped her foot impatiently. "Ma'am," he asked, "do you know this man?" Her grin faltered. "I don't care who he says he is, he's on HOA property without permission." His tone shifted. "Ma'am, this is Daniel Morrison, Senior Compliance Officer for the State Real Estate Commission." Color drained from her face instantly. "It began 3 days prior. My mother called to tell me Uncle Robert had passed." Along with grief came the surprise. He left me his lake cabin in Pine Ridge Estates. I'd visited once nearly 20 years ago, but the memory lingered, quiet summers by the lake, pine-scented air. The estate attorney sent the deed and keys, all current and legal. After months of city property disputes, I sought one night of peace at the cabin. The 3-hour mountain drive felt cleansing. I arrived as the sun sank behind trees. The cabin was as remembered: small, cozy pine walls, a stone fireplace scented faintly with old smoke. I unpacked, lit a fire, sipped wine, and read. By 10, sleep overtook me, lulled by crickets and water rippling. Then came the pounding, angry, insistent at 7:00 a.m. Groggy, half-dressed, I opened the door to a woman glaring like I'd personally offended her. Clipboard in hand. "Who are you? What are you doing here?" "Daniel Morrison. This is my cabin. Inherited it from my uncle." "And you are?" "Linda Garrison, president of Pioneer Ridge Estates HOA. No new residents without approval." "I own it. I have the deed and keys." "Not how it works here, Mr. HOA rules. $500 transfer fee, forms, orientation packet." I leaned on the doorframe. "I'm not a new resident. I'm the owner, just here one night." Her face flamed. "I've been HOA president 12 years. I won't be disrespected. I'm exercising my rights." "Excuse me, I need coffee." I moved to close the door. She blocked it. "You'll hear from our attorney. If you're here tonight, I'll have you arrested." She stormed down the gravel path. The day passed quietly. I sorted Uncle Robert's things, kayaked, and met neighbors who offered condolences. No mention of HOA approval. "Oh, you met Linda," said Tom, laughing. "Yeah, she's thorough. Once tried to find me over deck stain. I had the chart ready." Evening came. I grilled on the deck, watching sunset streak across the lake. Then headlights appeared, police cars stopped. I stepped out with coffee, facing the officers, Linda's smirk gone. The lead officer returned my ID. "Ma'am, what crime?" "Trespassing. He lacks HOA authorization," she said. "He owns it. You can't trespass on your own land." "Civil issues, not criminal," replied the officer. She sputtered. I offered to show the deed. "Unnecessary. We know who you are. My captain attended your seminar." Her false report was clear. Statements, signatures, frantic calls ensued. Lead officer gave me his card. "We take false reports seriously." Linda lingered. "You won't file a complaint. Your job isn't harassment." Next morning, complaint filed. Back in the office, I pulled Pioneer Ridge files. Years of complaints, fines, missed votes. State law mandates transparency, elections rights. Pioneer Ridge failed. Emergency HOA meeting. Linda's reign ended. Security escorted her out. False report, fined $5,000 plus 200 hours community service. 6 months later, I drafted statewide HOA reforms, the Morrison Protocols. Today, visiting the cabin, Linda walks her Pomeranian past my driveway, avoiding eye contact. Tom, the new HOA president, manages sensibly. Compliance review notice arrives annually. I now oversee Pine Ridge Estates. The irony isn't lost on me or on Linda.